look, everyone's out there. John, you see them all?
Uh-huh.
They're all out there. Look at that kid. Look at that. They're out there. I could see them. There's a whole bunch of them there in the stands. Welcome to Offsides College Football's Top 25 plus 5 with your hosts, John and Kalhin. And of course, as always, I'm only here for comedy relief. That's my job. That's what I do. I am here to have fun. Anyway, we have got a lot going on. Got some good games coming up. And we're going to see who is going to get beat down this week. That's right. Who is going to be the woodshed receiver and the woodshed giver? We're going to find out. So John's going to fill us in with that information. Got some great games this weekend. And I'll tell you what, right off top of my head, John, just one game we'll talk about real quick. And then we're going to get down going to the top 25 with you. But I'm looking at Texas Vanderbilt and licking my chops. So I'm wondering about that game. That's going to be a game right there. And then another good one is definitely Tennessee and Oklahoma and Navy North Texas right off the top of my head. So anyway, those are the three games. But, John, number one, who do we have?
Ohio State.
And Ohio State is going against
Penn State.
Well, I would have been worried before, but you got rid of 10-2, 9-3 guy. And who do you got left? You got Knowles left on defense. And I think Ohio State's offense is going to eat them alive.
Yeah.
And I think their defense, it's going to eat them alive. What do you like? What kind of score you like? I like Ohio State plus 10.
Oh, yeah.
What do you think, John?
Plus 20.
Yeah.
There'll be
it's going to be murder.
Giving the meeting.
It's a murder-suicide.
Last time Penn State was in a game with them,
we don't even want to show up.
Yeah. They're trying to figure out ways to miss the flight.
Last time Penn State beat Ohio State was 2016.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's been that long.
Go look at some of the practice footage right now. It's a bunch of walkthroughs.
Yeah. And it won't be this year either.
No.
That's how their games are, a walkthrough.
Yeah. We're not going to focus on that too much. Let's move on to number 2.
Alabama, their idol.
Napping. There it is. I don't even want to discuss it, idle. I don't even want to talk about it this week. I took a nap today. That's it. All right, number 3.
Indiana. They're at Maryland.
I still don't think I like Indiana. I like them by 14 in this game. What do you think?
Absolute beatdown. That's what it's going to be.
I just think that. What do you like them by?
21 plus.
You like them by 21? All right. See, this is you and John.
I'm looking at scores and stuff coming up this week.
All right. So tell me what you like, you two, and you go on. I'm going to listen to your all's picks and try to make some kind of a good judgment. I did not make them last week.
Indiana plus 22.
Indiana plus 22?
Yeah. It might be 42.
It could very well be. It could very well be. All right, I'm going to black myself out.
We got a number 4.
Who do we got at number?
LSU beat Downers.
Ooh, who's LSU got?
Well, number 4 is Texas A&M. Number 5 is Oregon. They're both idle. Let's go to number 6.
Georgia at Florida.
Mm-hmm. Can Florida do it again? I don't think so. I think Georgia's going to win this one. But, Billy Napier's gone.
Is he?
Mm-hmm.
Did they get rid of Napier?
I
I didn't see it.
Yeah, I didn't see it either.
They've shown him everything but the gate and take away his keys.
They did put him on the griddle.
Yeah, he got up to the fence.
Yeah, he's on the griddle now. Whether they flip him because the griddle's hot like
They've
a
got
pan,
Georgia this week.
they're going to flip him like a pancake.
So, is the expectation to beat Georgia now that you've beaten Texas and you beat who else did they beat there?
I'm not sure who else they beat.
Who else did Florida beat?
Oh, I'm not even looking at them because they've been beaten too bad.
Yeah, they have been beaten. I like Georgia in this game. I like Georgia by at least 14.
Oh yeah, I'm saying I'll take Georgia by 21 if it gets out of hand.
I say Georgia by 14. What do you got, Swami?
I got it. I haven't. I don't know why I didn't look at it. Because I just knew Georgia was going to win. Where is Florida? 7.
I think I let you.
Plus 20.
Oh, they lost.
Plus 20.
Yeah.
Good job, Kalhin. All right. Next one is Ole Miss versus South Carolina.
There's another plus 20.
No way. Listen, I got it. Just a minute there, fella. I want to talk about this. Had it not been for the defender of South Carolina putting his hands in the air and deciding not to make a tackle, the game would have been tied. Going into overtime. And for whatever reason, he was like, oh, go ahead, pass on by and score the touchdown. And which is being called into question by everybody. So I am not sure. I don't. Hopefully, he won't be on the field again.
Where's it being played at?
South Carolina.
Yeah.
Is it?
Yes, it is.
No, it's not.
Is it Ole Miss?
Yes.
Yep. It's at Ole Miss.
South Carolina is going to lose by at least 10.
They're gonna get their ass.
Yeah, it's going to be ugly.
I got them losing by 20.
See?
Yeah,
Said it.
it's going to be ugly. It's going to be ugly. All right, so
I was gonna say it's the same Ole Miss team that literally almost beat Georgia.
yeah, but they didn't.
Credit to Georgia, relentless.
Yeah. All right, number 8.
Texas.
Dun dun dun
And
dun.
they got Vandy this week at Texas. So I've noticed. I'm kind of hung right here because I've noticed a little trend with Arch here. He has a good game, and then he has a bad game. And then he has a good game, and then he has a bad game. And then he has a good game. So last week he came up at 66% percentage of passing, okay, which is right around his average for the season so far. But the week before that, he was at 47%.
It was tomato thrower.
When they went to overtime with Kentucky. So I have to keep in mind here that they went to overtime now within both weeks of last week and the week before. And last week it was with Mississippi State, I want to say. Before that, it was with Kentucky. So Vandy's going to pummel them.
Well, I'm
The only thing that I can credit is that Texas defense might keep it a close game. And hopefully Arch doesn't throw tomatoes.
Yeah, he's a tomato thrower. We
Very
already said that.
inconsistent.
He loves to throw tomatoes at VWs on the weekend.
But he's also injured. So
So,
are we going to see the backup? If we see the backup, what's to expect?
yeah. First of all, John, will Tomato Thrower be playing? Will he be
He's
starting or no?
He'll play because they don't have a backup.
Yeah. Okay. So we got Tomato. He's
it doesn't mean that Vanderbilt won't beat the crap out of him.
I'm kind of leaning that way myself. Is this would be Texas's third loss?
Yep.
Ohio State, Alabama, and Vanderbilt, and they're done. That ends their playoff hopes.
Now let's bear the question here. What if Texas pulls the upset here and wins by double digit?
Okay.
Then you're technically speaking here, going by ranking standard, your only losses are to the number 1 and number 2 teams.
I have to pull it out. It's coming out.
Here it comes.
Here it comes. Not so fast, my friend. Here's not so fast. I have to say, can Texas beat Vanderbilt? I don't think so. Vanderbilt is starting to believe in themselves. They want to get into the playoffs. Now, because it's at Texas, will Arch Manning become Tomato Man?
Or will he become the next company?
Or will he rise to the occasion and start throwing some legitimate passes that are going to get him far? That is the question. Swami, what do you have?
I have Texas +6. One possession game.
I'll take that.
You like Texas in this one?
Their defense.
I don't like Texas, but that's what the number says.
Like he said, it's not that I like Texas. It's just that I know that the defense is capable of shutting Vandy down. It's just, can Texas score points?
Can they shut down Pavia?
Yeah. They shut down Sand.
Vanderbilt lost by 2 touchdowns to Alabama.
Yeah.
But Curve Appeal says Vanderbilt. Numbers say Texas.
Yep.
This is really a hard game to pick.
I'm telling you, it's a better's chance right here. Texas +3. That's it. Texas +3. It's a 1 possession game.
Last time I listened to you,
I've been right. I've been right.
I have yet to see Kalen's face.
Not so fast, my friend.
I do need to start picking.
You told me to pick South Florida Bulls.
Yeah,
I was going to go
one possession.
It doesn't matter.
One possession.
It doesn't matter.
And they pummeled it on their own. They had the game.
It doesn't matter. It put 0 points in my picks, and opened up John to get ahead of me far.
Pray harder.
Yeah.
I gotta say,
Memphis lucked out. They were on life support and they came alive.
Now say that again, John.
Memphis was on life support and they came alive in the fourth quarter.
I had him being upset. It was just that's what I was saying. I was watching that game like I can't believe this.
I saw the score. I go, that's a loss. And then like, oh, maybe not. Then
it was like 17. Then it was 20, 24 or something like that. I was like, oh, they're not coming back from 24 points. Then boom, 35, 28 or something. I was like, oh my God, we got a game.
What's crazy is South Florida has a Grammatica, the kicker.
Yeah.
And he shanked that thing to the left. He had wobbly knees.
I told you that's what happens. When the games get close at the end of the line, they Ted Knight it. I never slice. You know?
He hooked duck hook. That's what that was. Duck hook.
Yeah. And they Ted Knighted it.
I saw it was 6 seconds left. I'm like, US.
I think this would be a lot closer game than what people say. This could be a field goal.
I think it matters more to Texas, though.
You do?
Yes.
I don't think so.
They can't get one more loss.
Vandy wants to win.
Yes, but Vandy's only got 1 loss. Texas has 2. I'm telling you, the back against the wall, Sark's butt is on fire right now. If he loses this game, Texas is going to have an absolute uproar.
No, Sark's not on fire. What he's got is he's got some
He's won
serious,
nothing.
he's got some serious stomach issues.
He's won
But-
nothing.
He's going to be the driver for Kelly.
Yeah.
He's won nothing. He fought last year with Arizona State, whose whole team was Cam.
That's a big team.
That's
Cam,
I mean, look,
Cam Scatterby.
not zero discredit to Cam. I'm saying that right now. The dude's a monster. But discredit to Texas.
All right. Now, I'm doing this under protest, John, and you know this.
What's that?
With picking Vandy under protest too, and look how that worked out for you.
Yeah, that's true. Okay. All right. Next up, I'm going back to my camera mode. All right. Next up, we have BYU as idle and Georgia Tech at North Carolina State.
Is North Carolina State coming off a bye?
I don't know.
That one I don't know.
Is Georgia Tech?
I don't know if they're coming off of a nap, whether they're not. Georgia Tech is
Last game
able.
was Syracuse, and they almost took them to the woodshed.
Yes. I'm going to tell you, Georgia Tech's another one of those teams like Vanderbilt,
Georgia Tech is good.
and they want to come on out. They want to get to, they'll be what, 9-0?
Yeah.
For the first time, and I don't know how long.
Since the Ramon Wreck was a new car.
Since the assembly line was formed by Ford.
So
Swami, what do you have for the pick?
No, I got Georgia Tech.
Georgia Tech by 16. But Doreen, he's another one of those happy-go-lucky guys. He's 113-72. He's 4-4 this year.
He's got him at home though. That's the thing, and he's actually really good at home. He gets the boys to play good. But I just think Georgia Tech's too much for him.
Yeah, I think Georgia Tech's too much for him.
That's a big, physical, fast team.
They're not
All right.
Texas A&M.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Texas A&M is too, even though they're taking a nap this week. All right, next up. Now we're on number 11
Notre Dame.
at Boston College.
No
That'll
shame. BC.
And Boston College, they got rid of what's his name, that coach, and they've never been the same.
No.
And they did that some years ago. At Boston College, you could always count on for getting some kind of an upset years ago. Now, you just get a beating, and
Well,
that's it.
You get the second tree of Penn State. You got O'Brien there.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's a great analogy right there.
it's not good. Yeah, I like Notre Dame in this one. I'm going to tell you Notre Dame by at least 20 points.
Oh, yeah.
The numbers are plus 24.
Yeah.
It's going to be no shame all day, baby.
Yeah, it is. It's Notre Kent, you'll be excited. Kent will be swinging from the chandeliers, yelling and cheering, and be all excited.
No, that'll be Doug.
Or Doug, I mean.
He's in Memphis now. He went to Graceland today.
Doug will be happy. Come on, Doug. We're praying for you.
All right, who we got next?
Next is Miami at SMU.
Oh, here we go.
SMU just lost. They just lost. It was embarrassing. 1 point, I believe.
That ended their 20-game win streak.
Yes,
I'm just going to put it like this, all right? So this will be SMU and Miami's first meeting ever. Ever.
and it's at Miami.
It is at Miami.
Will Carson Beck bring them back? I want to go with the old Batman. Will SMU win? I think that Miami has the advantage here. Miami by 3.
Yeah.
Swami?
I have Miami +8.
I was gonna
Plus
say
8.
Miami by 10.
Yeah. All right.
You don't have to worry about that hurricane either.
Yeah.
It went east.
Yes. So, Missouri is idle.
That's
And yeah, they're taking a nap. You need a nap. After that loss,
one more loss.
well, they've lost now to Missouri's got 2 losses, and one of them is to Vanderbilt, and the other was to Alabama. Was it not?
Alabama by 3
or
points.
was it Georgia?
So here's the thing about Missouri. They've lost to Alabama and they've lost to Vandy. An equate of 10 points from both games.
Well, they're sleeping anyway. They're idle this week.
Yeah, but then they come back and play A&M.
Yeah, then they'll lose again, and then they'll be out of the playoff picture. Yeah, they'll be done. Memphis at Rice.
Memphis.
I think Memphis is going to. Well, they'll be eating rice the whole game. A good bowl of rice.
Rice
So
hasn't had a decent team in 25 years.
yeah, they're a snack. So I like Memphis by at least 24 points in this game.
The numbers say, hold on. I don't have anything on Rice. Other teams I have not added to the database.
It's Memphis.
Yeah.
It's Memphis, and it'll be ugly. All right, next game. Here's an interesting one. Louisville at Virginia Tech.
Louis.
Oh, cool.
That's Franklin's new team.
Yep.
Yeah, he's going Virginia Tech, is he not?
Yep.
I don't know, but he deserves to be in the ACC.
Yeah. Yes.
Hang on. Here he comes. Are you ready?
Mr. 10 and 2.
Not so fast, my friend. You could be correct. He does deserve to be at ACC. All right. I like Louisville in this one by at least 7 to 10.
And it's at
Virginia Tech. What do you got, Swami?
Louisville by 16.
I like it.
I like it. I like it. I like it a lot. All right, here comes a tough one. This is a game I told you it's going to be an interesting game to watch. And this will be at Tennessee. Tennessee versus Oklahoma. Oklahoma has what? 1 loss?
2.
Do they have 2? Oklahoma have 2 losses?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
And Tennessee has 1 loss, right?
Oklahoma
2
lost
losses.
to Texas and Ole Miss.
Who did Tennessee? Tennessee lost to Alabama.
And Georgia?
Georgia, that's right. Alabama was pretty convincing. The Georgia one was, again, the kicker, Ted Knighted it. And, I never sliced.
It's not really he Ted Knighted it. They just really, really, really handled the end of that game like absolute crap.
No, he Ted Knighted it.
They could have closed the game out way beforehand, though.
I
Why are you
understand.
sitting there running the ball, trying to kill time on out, but not even trying to get a first down? There's your first problem. You had 2 minutes left, basically.
He was
The
within.
second thing was,
he
then
was
you give the
within-
ball back to them, watch them score, and go, oh!
No. That kicker with less than a minute. Okay, less than a minute. Matter of fact, it was less than 20 seconds. All he had to do, and he kicked the same distance in overtime. But then Georgia scored a touchdown.
Uh-huh.
He sliced it. He Ted Knighted it the entire way. I never slice. Oh,
I know. That was my point.
The thing I've been thinking about is all these kickers want to dream to be in the NFL. An extra point is a 35-yarder.
yeah. Are you going to make it? No.
No, I want to shank it to the concession.
I'm going to shake it. And that's what it is. No, I'm going to shank it.
No,
You're absolutely- no.
I'm on him anyways.
I'm going to smash defeat out of the jaws of victory.
And that's exactly what happened. Here, take this and chew. All right. Who do you like in this one, Swami? I like Tennessee. It's at Tennessee. Even though Oklahoma has an incredible defense, so does Tennessee. Tennessee, if Aguilar can keep his passes just a little bit lower, I like Tennessee in this one. I think their offense is more potent than Oklahoma's. I just don't see Mateer guiding them to victory. I like Tennessee by 3.
Yeah, I got Tennessee by 2.
Yeah.
Tennessee by 2.
I was going to say Tennessee by 1.
It's going to be close, but I think it'll be a field goal. But I do like Tennessee. They're at home, and those people want to sing "Rock a Top."
They'll be
Rock a
lit
Top.
up by about 2 p.m.
Yeah,
So it's true.
exactly. I like Tennessee. All right, next one up: Texas Tech at Kansas State.
Give me Tech.
Kansas State came alive last week.
Yeah, but I think they're going to die again. Texas Tech rolls in. Them Cowboys.
Well, every once in a while, the sun shines for the squirrel to get the acorn. I think that Texas Tech is on a roll to win the Big 12, and they're not going to relinquish that very easy. I like Texas Tech in this one. I like them by a good 10 points. Swami?
I have them by +8.
I'm right on the nose on that one. Only 2 points off.
Texas Tech has me worried, though, the rest of the year.
They got some games coming up.
Yeah.
They definitely have some games coming up that are going to challenge them. And 2 losses for them, they're out of the playoffs.
Yep.
So
Really, 1 loss, and they're going to try to kick you.
yeah, but we'll see. All right. Boise State is number 19 in their idol. They're taking a nap. So here we go. Number 20.
Virginia at Cal.
I like Virginia.
I like Virginia in this one.
I would have liked them on the East Coast, but the trip's going to,
Them mountain boys will be ready. Don't worry.
So basically what you're trying to tell me here, John,
they don't travel well.
here's the thing.
Them boys are going to be breathing so well, being at seafloor level. After being up in the mountains for so long, it ain't going to affect them one bit.
No, I'm not so sure. Wait just a minute here, mister. And I say this because I believe, well, 1 or 2 things are going to happen. Virginia Tech is going to be lacking proteins because they're going to be trying to open the bag of peanuts on the flight like a chipmunk, and it won't work.
It's Virginia, not Virginia.
Or Virginia. And number 2, can Cal, well, can they do anything? I mean, Virginia looks real. But
Cal is 5-3, and Virginia is 7-1.
Yep.
What do you got, Swami? Who do you like?
I don't like either, but Virginia by +6.
+6.
+8.
+8?
Yeah.
Do you
But I
hate
don't,
it?
I don't know how many points they're going to lose on that plane flight.
I'm telling
I'll
you,
tell you right now.
can they get into the bag of
It's
peanuts?
going to be +17.
Can they get into the bag of peanuts and not look like a bunch of chipmunks that can't chew their way through it?
Virginia's beaten Florida State, Louisville, Stanford, Washington State, North Carolina, and Coastal Carolina. They did lose to North Carolina State at North Carolina State by 4 points.
That's not saying a lot. What about Cal?
Cal ain't played nobody.
Cal is new to the ACC. California's in the ACC. That's crazy.
So, Cal played Oregon State, Southern Texas University, Minnesota, lost to San Diego State, beat Boston College by 4 points, lost to Duke, beat North Carolina by 3 points, lost to Virginia Tech, and now they play Virginia. They're going to get pummeled.
I like Virginia, John. What do you think?
Me too. Virginia by +8.
All right. Number 21 is LSU, and they are taking a nap. I don't like this idle crap.
Somebody's getting fired.
No, I don't like this. LSU has no coach, so they can't lose this week.
Somebody got fired.
Yeah. Here's a very interesting one. Number 22, John, make the announcement on this one.
Cincinnati.
Oh, in Utah.
At
Utah.
That's going to be a game. Cincinnati has 2 losses, I believe, right?
No.
Cincinnati lost to
Utah has
Nebraska week 1. That's it.
That's it. And Utah has 2. Utah's the one that has 2 losses.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Utah is hit or miss. They're really great or really bad.
Cincinnati by 2.
I have Cincinnati by 4.
I like Cincinnati by 4 as well. And the computers, the matchup predictors have Utah winning by 10.5.
I don't believe that.
That's their spread.
I believe the system that we got in play, that John's system has been right on the money.
Blow them out of here. This is a double bet. That's all that is.
Last week was 83%.
Yeah, John's system is solid. It works, except for one game, maybe 2 games. That's it. All right, next one. This is a very tough one. Number 23, John.
Navy.
At
North Texas.
That's a tough challenge.
No, it's not.
Yes,
North Texas has their number.
North Texas has beaten them the last, 4 times?
At least.
When was the last meeting?
Last year.
Did Navy win last year?
Navy did.
Time.
No. Navy, that was one of Navy's losses, was it not, John? Last year?
Didn't Navy only have like 2-3 losses last year?
That was Army.
Yeah, that
was that Army?
Yeah. And they got pummeled by Navy.
Yeah.
I mean, when I say pummeled, when I say pummeled, I mean just absolutely beat like a dog. And it's at North Texas. This is a field goal game. It wouldn't surprise me if the computer had North Texas by 3. Although I like Navy in this one.
It's got Navy by +2.
Mm-hmm.
See? All right. And the next 2 games, of course, are Iowa. They're idle. They're taking a nap. And TCU's taking a nap. I think TCU has had probably 6 idle games all the way through the year. They seem to be taking a nap a lot. Let's get down to let's get down to the bonus games. And let's see, we'll get out of there. The bonus games. Number one. Who do you got for the bonus game number one?
USC at Nebraska.
Dun, 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 dun.
Mm.
Dun, 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 dun. I don't know why, but I like Nebraska on this one.
I was going to say the same.
Nebraska by 3.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's curveball. Yes, Nebraska numbers USC +2, and it's at
Nebraska.
Nebraska. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know about Rule yet.
Yeah, Rue is
He's finally over 500. He's 16-14. He's doing a hell of a lot better than Scott Frost.
well, a few people have done a lot better than Scott Frost, so he should have stuck at University of
UCF.
UCF. Yeah. All right. Next one up. Louisiana, the Ragin' Cajuns at South Alabama.
Give me Cajuns.
I know. You know what? I always like to bet with the Ragin' Cajuns, but this year they've been off.
Yeah.
They've been off. And I think South Alabama has been more on than they have.
Yeah.
What's their win-loss?
I'm looking right now because I didn't write it down. Where are you? Where are you? Raging Cajuns, where are you? Well, why do it this way? It'll take me forever to find it. They are. There they are.
4-3, aren't they?
Louisiana is 2-6, and South Alabama is 2-6.
Mm-hmm.
So
the meetings of
shameful. Shame. John likes to toss a game in there of pure shame. And it's at South Alabama.
Give me the Cajuns.
Cajuns by 2?
I'm taking South Alabama just out of frustration.
Out of frustration. Well, Swami, what does the computer say?
I don't have South Alabama in the computer. It says nothing.
It doesn't even exist.
It wonders why the game is being played.
Yeah.
Yeah. For years,
that's gonna be a bonus round tough one right there.
it's going to be a real toughie. A coin tosser.
I don't know.
I don't know.
Who we got next?
I don't know. I think there are so many island games. I chose that one just because it's available.
John was trying to do a flip of the coin game. That's what that was. I know what that is. I know exactly what that is.
Find 5 teams, and you're it. Next up.
Bonus game number 3, UCF, University of Central Florida, against Baylor.
Give me Baylor.
I like Baylor in this one.
Yep.
Baylor by 7.
And Baylor is green and white. It should not be difficult for me to find, but I cannot find them again.
Baylor's green and yellow. Green and yellow and white.
And the reason why
They are,
color code,
look under Baylor Bears. We need an answer, Swami.
I'm searching for Baylor. I can't find them. Yeah. Find all.
Uh-oh. John's screen just went blue.
Forever.
It can't find it.
Unknown. There it is. Tutty Tulane.
Well, I like Baylor in this one. I think they're the better team than UCF. And bonus round number 4. Here we go, folks. This is going to be a tough choice right here. Duke at Clemson. Will
Clemson.
Yeah, will Dabo still be? Dabo's sweating right now. He's got water coming off of his brow. I mean, it's.
If you lose to Duke, you need to get fired, my friend. I'm going to go with Clemson, but don't let me down.
Yeah,
At this point, just don't let me down.
The
Costing
speech,
people money.
the speech of if you're tired of winning, get rid of me is done. Now it's the matter of I lost again. This is a bad season. No, Dabo is also on the griddle. And he's a cooking. And he's either going to be a sunny side up egg.
It's going to be hot in the kitchen.
Or he's a slice of bacon burned to the bits at a Waffle House.
It's getting hot in here.
I like Clemson in this.
Clemson +2.
Yeah. I'm going to say it ain't going to be a lot.
It depends. If they put in the second quarterback and don't play Klubnik, I like Clemson.
Yeah.
I'm not so sure Klubnik is exactly what Dabo thinks he is.
Not sure he's a quarterback.
Yeah, I think he's some kind of he's got good stats. It's not that he doesn't. It's just when he's in there, the rest of the team collapses. His own team is like, oh, here he comes again.
Yeah, Mr. Do Too Much.
Yeah.
He's like the Nussmeier of the ACC.
He is. That's a good analogy right there.
Yeah.
It's,
Games on the line. Whoops.
Yeah.
Whoops.
or the final word, ouch.
You're still on the team?
Yeah. Oh.
When they showed Kelly the door, they should have showed him too.
Yeah.
Yes. There's a coaching carousel that is about to unfold.
On schools.
On schools. I could see Dabo going to Penn State. They keep talking about getting Brian Hartline. Let me tell you, Ohio State is going to start handing out the cash
Oh, yeah.
to Brian Hartline.
The cash and the keys here soon.
And they're not going to give it up. Day will be there for a little bit. He'll try to get at least 3 national championships out of this.
And then he's going to hand the keys off right to Hartline.
Yeah, and then the keys will be handed onward. And Hartline is the next in line. He's not going to give up that Ohio State chance to take over for Day. It's just not going to happen.
No, and everybody wants him there.
He'll get cash. You want cash? Do you want the check, cashier's check, or do you want cash?
They'll turn on the money machine downstairs.
They will. And the alums will be glad to pay it.
Yep.
And they will.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
They'll throw out millions.
Yeah. I know you're thinking about Penn State. We'll double it.
Mm.
Yeah. With Knowles, it was, go ahead and go. But with, go ahead. We're not going to take your threats. Just get out. And that's because the guy was causing so much problems with Larry Johnson. We got to worry about Johnson retiring now. But Matt Patricia seems to be well at hand up there. I think Hartline stays at Ohio State. He doesn't take the cash, and he certainly doesn't want to go to a bruised and battered team right now.
Yeah, here's the thing: it's the offensive coordinator of the Ohio State. It's your first time?
Yeah, you're just beginning.
Yeah. And why would Penn State even consider making that move? That would be, no offense, a program's downfall. Because if he comes on now, let's say it stinks up the place. What are you going to do after that? You're going to be in a worse off position than Michigan State is in.
Yeah, and then Hartline might not have a chance with a different coordinator to get back. No, he stays.
It's a bad choice.
Yeah, he stays at Ohio State. Penn State, you better start calling Kelly or somebody else. Dabo Sweeney.
Better just give him keys over to Jim Knowles.
Yeah, Rue is not going to go. They're not going to take Rue. I'm not. I'm like John. He's sick.
I like Les Miles and Bob Stoops.
Yes.
Yeah.
There you go. Yeah. Pull them off of the shelf, brush them off, and put them,
give them the spot.
Give them the spot. Bob Stoops would be pretty good, but Les Miles, they did him dirty.
Yeah.
They did him dirty.
The question is, did he run out of the money yet?
Yeah. What happened to him in Kansas? I don't know.
Did him dirty.
Few do. And Kansas didn't improve.
He didn't even get a game to coach.
Yeah.
He was hired in the off season, and he was gone by the time it started.
Yeah, they swept him out the door, and Kansas hasn't done anything since. They've been embarrassing.
What Les Miles needs is a Dr. Pepper and Happy Valley.
Oh, yeah, he'd be a good fit there. So would Stoops. That would be another one. He'd be a good fit there.
And Jimbo Fisher.
No.
No.
No. Oh. Next one up. Hawaii at San Jose State. I like San Jose State in this one.
Yeah.
I would have liked him too, but Hawaii is 6-2 this year.
Yeah, I was gonna say Hawaii is rolling. So, and it's at Hawaii if I remember.
No, it's at San Jose State.
Hawaii finally traveling.
What is San Jose State's record? Anybody?
Let me look. Let me look. Holy cow!
There's a shootout going on right here. Hudson Tulane. Yeah, anybody who likes offensive fireworks, Hudson Tulane.
Well, but I did this last week, and I turned around and I said, that's exactly why I'm not picking Washington State. And then they turned around and won.
Boom. Yeah.
Yeah. So.
Oh, no, I got Hawaii. +7.
San Jose State is 2-5 against 6-2 Hawaii.
And that's exactly why I'm taking Hawaii. How about them apples? Okay.
That's how I did you wrong last week with Nebraska and Minnesota. Or no, Toledo and Washington State.
Yeah. Oh, that hurt.
I was kind of giggling when I saw that. I picked Toledo too. I was still laughing.
All of a sudden the Cougars came alive. It was embarrassing. And I'm like, no, please no. And then it was over, and I was like, oh, that hurts. That was embarrassing. I said, I'm 0-1.
Way to go, Toledo.
All right. So that is the Swami's information right there. Don't take San Jose State. Which is exactly why I'm picking Hawaii. All right. So now let's talk about real quick these coaches. Where's the carousel going? I think Dabo's on the hot seat. I think he's on the hot seat. You know, you're not going to escape that. I think Napier's on the hot seat. I could see Dabo going down to Florida.
Yeah.
I could see that. Florida might grab him.
I just think he's too old-fashioned. I don't think he's up to the NIL.
Can he adapt? That's the real question.
He's got to honor and accept the NIL. And until he does that, he has no chance.
He'll be eating a whole bunch of humble pie.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, exactly. You're going to have to get into the mode of the NIL, and it's just a fact. It isn't going anywhere. It's just going to be part of that. And until he does that, you're going to start stacking losses. And
so before it used to be coach and then the players, and now it is player driven.
Yes, it is. It definitely is.
LSU was a $100,000 coach, $100 million coach, and had $18 million in NIL, and they still couldn't get it done. And the same thing with Dabo. Dabo has a huge buyout, and no one wants to play for him.
Yep.
Exactly.
Except for Kate Klubnik.
I got a good game for you here. Arizona State at Iowa State.
Arizona State, Iowa State.
Yeah, how'd that not get in there, Swami?
Because neither are ranked.
I was sober when I did the picks.
All right, here it comes. Here it comes. Not so fast, my friend.
Whoa, wait a minute. Fresno State plays Boise this week.
No, Boise's idle.
No, they're not.
Yes, they are.
No, they are not. They're right there. Fresno State plays Boise.
Uh-oh. John?
Uh-oh.
We have number 19. Boise State is being idle, and it's got them playing Fresno State.
Yep, November 1st. 3:30.
I missed that one. Fresno State.
We got Boise by 17.
Yeah, I like Boise. It won't be 17. It'll be 3-7. 3-7 points.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. 3 for every 3 they score. Boise scores 7.
Well, isn't that math ain't mathing?
Don't worry, it'll be 17 real quick.
So the numbers are Boise State plus 8 over Fresno.
I liked them by 7. See, I like. And where's it at?
That Boise.
Is it on the blue field?
Yep.
It's on the blue field.
All right. I like Boise in that one.
No, I'm changing it right now as we talk.
That is a correction for everybody on the picks.
Yep, Boise is not idle.
Boise,
Arizona State and Iowa State, though. Who y'all got?
I like Arizona State.
I like Arizona State too.
At Iowa State.
Which is exactly why I'm picking Iowa State.
Yeah, I was
by
gonna
3.
say. But that is such a hard say here.
That might be a game to toss in there, John.
I'm going
Wow.
Arizona State by 3. Arizona State by 3.
Tossing in Arizona State versus Iowa State at Iowa State.
I already did it.
taking out one of those idle games. Kick TCU to the side and put in at number 25, Arizona State at Iowa State.
I can't put them at 25 because before them would be USC and then it would be Oklahoma.
Yeah, I was going to say they've got 3 losses. So
add them to the bonus.
Yeah.
I did.
Now, I will say this too. Before this game is over for tonight, I'm watching it right now as it's live. Who do y'all got between Tulane and Utsa? And it's at Utsa.
Tulane.
Yeah, well, I'm watching Utsa go up and down the field on.
Which is exactly why I picked Utsa. Oh.
I'm updating the.
That's crazy because Utsa's 3-4 right now, and Tulane's 6-1, and I mean they're just.
I like Tulane, I really do. Can Tulane correct it before it's ugly?
There you go, another touchdown.
Who?
Utsa.
Again?
Yep.
What's the score?
It's about to be 14-6.
No, Tulane is the green wave is crumbling.
Oh, holding penalty. Here we go.
Minus 10 yards.
It'll be first and goal from the 11.
And the next call that you will hear is offensive
holding.
Yeah.
The sideline.
Yeah. A false start. And we're at the 15. And the next thing you know, we're punting. All right, so back to the coaches. We all agree Dabo is on the hot seat?
Oh, yeah. It's on fire.
Buyouts don't seem to matter this year.
No. As much money as these colleges are racking in right now, no.
I mean, technically, James Franklin could be down there loading people on the teacup ride down at Disney World, and he'd make $8 million a month.
Yep.
So, you know, I think Dabo. Yeah, he might. I think that Dabo is indeed on the hot seat. Like I said, he's overcooked bacon at the local Waffle House.
Yep.
Okay. I typed fast. This is my downfall in life, typing too fast.
Held him to a field goal.
Yeah, so they did. They held him to a field goal. That's exactly why I'm picking Tulane. Yeah, I like Dabo, and my opinion is he's going to end up down in Florida. He could be the Gators' next coach if he agrees, and they'll have to put it in his contract. You will, John.
You will.
Yes, we'll do a little Liliana here. I will not take the NIL, or I will.
So I updated the pick'em contest. And I actually even repost the whole thing.
All right, so we're good on those. Swami, who you got for Iowa State and Arizona?
Arizona State. Oh, yeah. Have to look.
By how many?
Well, look. Arizona State. There. Iowa State. +2.
Told you. I like Arizona State.
Yeah, that's what I said.
Yeah, Arizona State on that one. Okay. All right. To the coaches.
I'm glad it's updated.
Now, to the coaches, thank you, Swami, for doing the updates on that. Now back to the coaches real quick. Who else is on the hot seat? Billy Napier, hot seat. Dabo Sweeney, hot seat.
Who's the coach at Michigan State?
Hot seat.
Hot seat.
He's under a lot of pressure. Smith, 8-10 after it's the second year.
Yeah.
He's
Yeah.
3
Yeah, he's a boiled egg. He's definitely on the hot seat. So where will Napier go?
high school.
Yeah.
He definitely not going to the pros.
Well, that's a gimme.
So what do they say about Fickle?
Oh yeah, Luke's on the hot seat.
Definitely.
Oh, absolutely.
He's 2-5.
Yeah, it's not good. It's not good. His hair. He dyed his hair last week, and it was all gray. He's under immense pressure. Yeah, he's hot seat for sure. No question.
I'm looking at teams.
He might even go to San Jose State.
So Loxley at Maryland is 5-3.
Yeah, but he's able to. If he wins one more game, he can get to a bowl game.
He's
Which
38-41 after 7 years.
Not very good, my friend.
Yeah, but if he gets to a bowl game,
Who?
he might be all right. Maryland's coach. I'll tell you who's in trouble. Rutgers coach.
Yeah.
Rutgers coach.
But I would say Maryland's probably in more trouble than Rutgers, to be real with you. Shiano's consistent.
What, low expectations?
No, but I mean, he usually gets out about 6-7 games, 6-7 games with wins.
He's still shook up from Jerry Sandusky.
Yeah.
Oh, that was great.
I mean, you got to think about it. And
Yeah, I'm thinking about it.
You're playing Penn State, you're playing Michigan, you're playing Ohio State, and now you got to play Oregon, Southern Cal, Washington.
So the bar's high for what is that game that you kind of lean underneath it and go underneath the bar? What is that?
A press?
No. What is that game, John? Where you walk under the bar?
Duck in the wall?
Yeah. The bar is set high. And that's the opposite of what we mean. It's not low to where teams could be on their kneecaps and crawling under the bar.
His problem is he can skip under the bar.
Yeah, exactly. He doesn't even think it's a high jump. He doesn't think he'd get over the bar, and the bar's just set high. You're not gonna. They've been consistently bad in the conference. I think Purdue's coach is on the hot seat.
Yeah.
Another one.
Maybe Purdue's coach can go to basketball and get Gene K. He's about 90 years old.
Yeah. He could take Napier.
Who do you think LSU's going to grab?
LSU?
I would go back with Orgeron and tell him not to be a soft.
Oregano?
He got it done.
He did.
He got it done.
Or would you try to persuade, like, Kiffin?
No, Kiffin isn't going there. Kiffin's got a thing going on at Ole Miss.
He does.
And
However, though,
he's been consistent.
I will say this. If you go to somewhere like LSU, though, your radiance for recruiting goes up. LSU does pull better recruits than Ole Miss.
Ole Miss is just starting to get popular.
Yeah.
They're just starting to get popular.
Which would be the time, though, if you're going to pull him, because once he gets rolling, yeah, he ain't going to stop.
Manning has pulled them down now. There's nothing but up.
They're going to have to pull somebody good. And for God's sakes, graduate the quarterback already. Get Usmeyer. It's time to let him go. Get him out the door. Graduate him. Give him the cum laude, whatever it's going to take. Get him out the door.
The farewell, the balloons, the flowers.
Magna cum laude. And congratulations, son. You're graduated. It's time for you to go.
And now we can walk together.
Yeah. That's it. So we've got Purdue's coach, Michigan State's coach, I think Rutgers coach,
Maryland, Northwestern.
yeah, I'm not sure about Northwestern. Northwestern's coach, he came into a falling apart team.
Still falling apart.
It might be falling apart, but he does win some games. And
they've always won some games.
They're just trying to get some
We need to win more than 3, though.
Well, yeah, but
more than 4.
He needs some good glue, Elmer's, something like that, the Gorilla Glue, whatever, to try give him a little time to try to pull it together. Florida's coach, and
What about Leopold at Kansas?
Oh no, he's on the hot seat.
He did great the first year and a half he was there, and he's 24-32 after this is his 5th year.
And it's probably his last year. So he's on the hot seat. So right now, we got five coaches on the hot seat. Clemson's coach, Dabo, lose another game, you're on the hot seat. You are. He's baking on the griddle, like I said. And because he won't take the NIL.
So what's Sanders at Colorado? What's his buyout?
Sanders is out right now.
Yeah, he's had health issues. I can understand him.
Yeah, he's going to be out.
Yeah, I can understand him being either bought out or whatever. These are unsuspecting, unforeseen health issues that he had. But he did turn a program around that was like, rock bottom. I mean, to where it was starting to dig. You know what I'm saying? You hit rock bottom and then you ask for a shovel and you dig. So
in his 3rd year there, he's 15-16.
Yeah.
First year was a shock, as an eye opener. The 2nd year, he won with Shadir. And
yeah,
year 3, he didn't know how to recruit.
Yeah, he forgot, and the kids were already grown and out the door. So
that's one of those oh crap moments.
Yeah, I mean, it's they didn't have any cousins to go to, or adopted kids like Arch Manning, And I still like that comment with Eli. I don't think he's part of the family. He's adopted. Something's going on. Oh. Oh.
Grandpa Archie was not too happy.
No, absolutely not.
That's the son screwing around.
Dabo's got a good chance. He'll coach somewhere. But he has to accept the NIL. That's got to be in the contract. You will take the NIL. I could see him going to Florida because he wants to compete and prove that he can make it in the SEC.
So what about Moore at Michigan?
Is there going to be any more scandals?
Look, I'll put it to you like this. As long as they don't trip and screw this up, they have a kind of a shot to try to squeak in somehow.
No, they won't.
But
They've already
they're
got
not-
2 losses.
Yeah, I know this. But they're not going to get in. And here's the question that it becomes. The weak schedule of this year is kind of his saving grace.
No, they're going to have to beat
Because-
Ohio State.
Yeah, but let's say Ohio State blows them out of the water by 30-plus points.
Oh, he'll be fired.
But again, who do you have as a
My friend.
contender to return to?
Kelly. That's where Kelly will go. I think Kelly could go.
Kelly's going to go to Michigan, and he's going to screw that program
Excellent.
sideways.
No,
And I would
he'll-
love it. I'd love it personally.
Yeah.
But
Kelly would go to Michigan. Dabo would go to Florida. And, I think Franklin would head on over to Boston College.
you really think Dabo is going to go to Florida to have to deal with Lane Kiffin and all the SEC boys?
Yeah, I do. I think he could go to Florida, but he has to accept the NIL. Put it in the
Yeah.
contract. Florida has to have it in the contract. You will have the NIL. And
Dabo was an assistant under Saban.
I could see it. I could see Dabo heading
So-
to,
He knows what it's like to win.
yeah.
He just doesn't know what it's like to be around money-hungry 18-year-olds.
Well, you got to get used to it somewhere along the line. Jump in the shower. I don't know. I think that Les Miles or Bob Stoops could go to Penn State. I don't know where Sharon Moore would go. Maybe he'll go to Rutgers.
You know who's flying under the radar is Lincoln Riley. He has 15 losses at USC in his third year.
They'll try him one more year, and he'll hit the gate. They'll give him one more year, and then he's at the gate.
What about who's that Bowling Green now?
Oh, Eddie George?
Eddie George. He lost at Kent State.
He's teetering. But
It's his first year coaching in
Yeah,
college.
it
though,
is.
So
it's his first year.
It's getting hot in here.
Yeah, it's full of shirt.
You know you have a Heisman.
Take the tie off.
The Bowling Green and the Toledo Press is just too much for him.
Yeah, so well, it's a little warm, but they're going to give him a year or two to try to straighten it out. And if he doesn't succeed,
I was really surprised that they lost to Kent State.
I think everybody was surprised.
Kent State is rated on number 95. Kent State.
9-5. 9-5.
I know you rated that many people or teams.
All right, next Heisman. Who do we like here? Let's see. All right,
Last year was the running backs.
let's get into the Heisman choices now. Oh boy. Number 1. Sawyer Robinson for Baylor.
He had another big week again. The schedule is crazy.
Yeah, it's favorable for him. It's favorable. I like it. 201 for 326, 25, 13 yards, 2,513 yards, 23 TDs, 7 interceptions on that.
You got the
Very acceptable.
you got the old document. He's 183 for 300 for 2,300 yards.
Oh, okay.
21 touchdowns, 7 interceptions.
Okay. Who do you have next?
Believe it or not, Tommy Castellanos from Florida State. And what's crazy about the quarterback, this guy, Robertson from Baylor, he's like 700 yards ahead of everyone.
He's had a pretty favorable schedule.
Yeah. But it's wild that he has a huge lead in touchdowns and yards. Arch Manning 1,400, Carson Beck 1,500.
I thought Arch Manning had 1,795 yards, 15 TDs, 5 interceptions, 68 rushes for 199 yards.
He's 81 of 135 for 1,449 yards, 12 touchdowns, 5 interceptions, 123 yards rushing.
Number 4 is Carson Beck.
Yeah.
No.
Anyone who knows 4 interceptions in one game?
Yeah, no. You do that, you're off the list.
You're off the list.
Automatic disqualification. Throwing to the wrong team.
Yeah.
You're off the list.
Wrong players.
And that was against Louisville.
Yeah.
Yeah, not good. Not good at all.
Louisville had the pass the flats down. Like, throw it here again, please.
Yeah, and he did.
They were killing him because he kept thinking he was in man coverage the entire time, and they were doing a spy zone, kind of like Ohio State.
No, they were picking him off on the screens.
left and right.
I mean, they weren't a screen at all. They were, here, take the ball.
Well, no, I mean, he straight up threw it, the two of them.
All right, after that, Lenora Sellers. Quarterback, South Carolina.
He was great during Alabama. He just needs to have a bigger schedule.
I'm going to tell you, it was a defensive guy. He went like this. He held his hands up as the Alabama guy ran past him. He could have just pushed him out of bounds. It was like he got paid, you know? They could have went into overtime, and he's like, go ahead. You have a free pass. Oh, terrible. Receivers. Makia Lemon, USC.
He's playing good.
Who do you have?
Everyone has Jeremiah Smith, but he's too much of a decoy, and then Tate and everyone else is open.
If you look at last season's stats of Jeremiah Smith to this season's stats, they're almost identical.
Yeah, he is an incredible.
Through 7 games, look at it's almost identical. So even with pulling 5 defenders, 4 defenders, 3 defenders, being double team, quad, the boy is still producing the exact same. That's a testament.
When you're 6'4",
to
you catch with one hand. That helps.
Oh, yeah. Shove a guy off at the same time.
Well, here's the thing. I don't know if Carnell Tate is a senior.
Junior.
He's a junior.
Yeah.
Now, can you imagine next year, Carnell Tate, Jeremiah Smith, and Chris Henry?
I think he's either a redshirt junior or he's a redshirt senior. It's one of the two. But I think Tate does have one more year.
Yeah, so
he should have one more year, if I remember correctly.
How would you defend those 3? You know what I'm saying?
3. You still have Graham behind him. You still have Porter. I mean,
Yeah, and Porter. I mean, you've got 5-6 wide receivers
you have
that
6 wide receivers that all can be wide receiver 1
you,
and
you
2.
can't cover them all.
No.
I mean, you don't even need tight ends at that point.
Nope.
You just put them all on out there.
They're not calling plays in the huddle. They're just drawing a straw.
No running back, no tight ends. You have a 5-man front. That's it. And then you have 6 receivers.
Yeah, I have Bo Jackson. He could block, run 2 running backs. You could have Bo Jackson and you could have Peoples. They could block, and then all of a sudden you've got 5-6 different wide receivers, 5 wide receivers or 4 of them out there. Catch it. Who's it going to?
So you have to have 4 in the backfield for a what do you call it? Like a
You've got Jackson, you've got Peoples, and then you've got Donaldson as well, which is a big boy.
Donaldson's a senior.
Yeah, I know he is. Now, here's the thing, though. You still got Max Clare. You still got
Kazmarek. Kazmarek's a senior.
Yeah, I know, but both of them are excellent tight ends. Passing or blocking, and then, I mean,
I'm just saying.
They're littered with weapons.
Oh yeah. Next week the passing is going to be unbelievable. I mean, Chris Henry is coming on board at the end of this year. He's 6'5".
Yeah, he's bigger than Jeremiah Smith.
He's bigger than Jeremiah Smith. He's a he's a
Number
5
7,
round.
He's number 7 nationally. Athletic player. Number 7. He's the number 1 receiver in the whole nation.
Good luck. And you get Sang back. Kleinholtz is gone, but if you can't deal with Sang, then you got Tavian Sang. You're loaded.
Yeah, you're loaded.
Yeah, 1-2 quarterbacks, and it doesn't matter, Sang
It's
or
scary.
Tavian St. Clair.
Ohio State foresaw that in order to go on and make multiple runs, you need to have a first team as your third team.
Oh,
That's all it is. And if you look at Ohio State, the roster, it's almost they're all
unchallengeable.
Yeah, it's almost unchallengeable because they're all either a 5-star or a high-profile 4-star.
They decided to skip investing in Bitcoin and went straight to gold. And it's paying off in dividends,
So if Ohio State is up in the third quarter or beyond, they need to pull Sand out and let a backup
St.
quarterback.
Clair.
Yeah, the next 2 games before Michigan, so he doesn't get freaking hurt.
Yeah, and I agree. I mean, you got to do that, but
Well, the thing is like
Just-
I will
just that
play
one
Sand. So you have Penn State this week. You really don't know what to expect. If you're up big by the start of the third quarter, like he said, we'll see how the first drive goes. Pull them after the first drive. Put Kleinholtz up in there for a little bit. The next 2 games,
2 sets for Kleinholtz. Tavian, come on in.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. Well, the thing about it is Kleinholtz, you do need film for Kleinholtz. He's got to be able to at least try to get drafted somehow. So you've got to give him some kind of film work. Let him do his thing. And then, of course, like you were saying, Tavian's got to get in there. He's got to see the experience firsthand.
All right. Kleinholtz, as far as getting the draft, good luck, son.
Yeah.
Thank you for being loyal. And, we'll give you a couple of Bucknut stickers and put him on his way. Tavian St. Clair is your next best gold investment.
But
And
you can't burn his red shirt. So how many games has he appeared in this year? 2, 3?
he's still gonna need to practice.
He
Because
can't
Kleinholtz,
play. He can't play. He cannot go on the field. If he goes on the field in any one of these games, even for 1 snap, it pulls his red shirt automatically. His first year will be burned.
he could develop a limp. And then,
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
Listen, he could develop a limp and then turn around and say, injury.
It doesn't work like
Yeah,
that.
give me another year of eligibility.
Nope. You'll burn your year.
He could play at OSU Lima for a couple games.
Yeah. Oh, All right, next one up on the list is Aaron Anderson, wide receiver, LSU.
Falling off, my boy.
I think he's done.
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
falling off.
Yeah.
All right, running backs. Oh, do we still have? Last week I thought Missouri was going to run it down their throat. He
And
did
they
not.
Not so fast, my friend.
They had ball possession. They just were explosive like Vandy.
Told you.
It did not work out the way we thought it would work out.
Be all day, baby.
Is he still in there as running backs, John? He seemed to have more rushes than everybody else.
Yeah, it's him and Love.
Yeah, how many touches? Let's see there.
Hardy has 15 more touches on the year.
And how many more yards?
90, 80 or 90.
Getting closer now.
Yeah, but that's all Notre Dame has. They're in a favor. Can Notre Dame hold out against the big teams? I don't think so.
No,
I don't think
have the
they're a
offense.
first round exit on the in the playoffs.
They don't have the offense.
No,
They really don't. Outside, like I said earlier in the year, outside Jeremy Love, they don't have anybody.
they have well wishes. That's it.
Yeah, I wish I could.
That's right. Well wishes. All right, but for right now, he's there. Defense. Well, how about Colorado State's defense? Right there, Owen Long.
He had another 10. He's at 103 now. He had 10 tackles last week.
Oh my goodness.
Well, when you play for a team like Colorado State, you're going to be running around a lot.
No, this kid's working.
I know you.
Listen, cross country. He's running cross country track, trying to keep Colorado State
In a ball game.
in a ball game. Nobody's working. Nobody.
No.
Get to work.
Strength and conditioning coach stays. Everybody else, get out of here.
Yeah. I mean, it's embarrassing.
Yeah.
So the kid is working. Anthony Hill, linebacker, Texas.
He has 50 tackles. Well, he's right up there.
2 forced fumbles, correct?
Yep.
Underwhelming. I'll tell you that. I expected more from him.
I expected more from Texas all the way through.
Yeah.
They were a letdown so far. And if Tomato Thrower doesn't get it done this week and Vanderbilt upsets him,
You're done.
oh, then
Goodbye, Texas. Going down.
do we still have like the Capital One Bowl and stuff like that?
It's the Pop-Tart Bowl now.
He'd be at the Dollar General Bowl.
Yeah. Wait till
Oh,
we see the Walmart Bowl.
oh my gosh, the Dollar General Bowl. Clean up in aisle 3. Clean up in aisle 3. I swear it was never in aisle 3.
Offsides.
The
And then-
NIL will be $1 per person.
Yes. After that is Caleb Downs, Ohio State.
Again,
He's-
the
He's the one who, when the defense is 3 and off, it's hard to get any participation in.
I was gonna say he's a riches of riches.
Well, that's because Reese,
Is wiping everybody out.
yeah, I mean, he's with Ohio State. He's got what, 42 tackles?
He has a fair amount, that's for sure.
I think between the two of them, they're right around 100 something.
He is just a big animal, and he comes up here, rah! He's like a lion.
Like Caleb Downs is not a small dude. That's a big boy. Arvell Reese makes Caleb Downs look tiny.
He does.
Absolute tininess. Like,
Oh, he's an animal.
dude, he's Jeremiah Smith on defense.
Meaner.
Yeah, a lot meaner.
He's meaner. There's mean, and then there's meaner. And he is
He's got
meaner.
the defense looking like back in the early 2000s when they used to go on out and be ball hawks and just come to you and spear the crap out of you.
As like AJ Hawk type
Yeah.
guy. And you
The
come
cat.
up. Yeah, the cat.
Yep.
Katzenmoyer.
Mhm.
Yep. I remember. Incredible. All right. Honorable mention, Bishop Fitzgerald.
No more interceptions. Last 2 weeks.
With a last name like Fitzgerald, you better be catching balls.
5 interceptions, 20 tackles.
That's it.
Yeah.
Larry on defense.
The only thing he does is intercept.
Yeah, Larry on defense. That's all it is.
He's in the right spot at the right time. He's in the front row of the
this
drive-in movie theater.
This dude plays defense tight. And he doesn't like he plays on the hip. He'll take jump shots.
Yeah, he
It's
does.
great.
He does. He plays real well, and that's what it is. So, as soon as John comes running back, because he drank the 24-ounce soda right there, then we get into our CFP Week 10 predictions for college football. And this ought to be very interesting.
So I enjoy doing that.
There he is. The man is back. All right, CFP, using our rankings, Week 10. Well, I have question marks. Does Vanderbilt upset Texas? And if they do, Texas is out of the question. The Longhorns are done. But Texas A&M will play the winner of Oregon versus Miami. If Miami can get past Georgia Tech.
Yeah, I think Miami will cruise to the ACC.
I don't. I think they're going to stumble right against Georgia Tech.
Georgia Tech likes to play Miami well.
Georgia Tech also has to play Georgia.
Yeah, that might be their only loss. Georgia likes to beat Georgia Tech.
No, Georgia Tech likes to beat Georgia.
No, they don't.
Yes, they do.
No, they don't. They play them close
very hard.
But at the end of the game,
Do you remember last year?
but the kicker shanked the ball.
What happened last year, though? This Georgia Tech team that was what? What were they? What was the record?
Well, we don't know that.
It was a losing record.
They played them close, but they did not win.
Oh, they played the crap out of them.
Yeah, but they didn't. Again, played them close,
The
but
year
they did
before
not.
that,
They did not get the W.
I think the year before that they got the W.
No, they did
Or
not.
it was the year before that. I don't know. It was one of the years.
Yeah, I'm just saying. Georgia usually wins that game.
Yeah, usually, but
And that game is where it's almost like Alabama, and John says, "Don't bet against Alabama." So
I will never bet against Alabama. I did one time in my life.
Ohio State will play the winner of Texas Longhorns or the BYU Cougars. And either way, I like Ohio State in that game.
Pummeling.
They cruise and play the winner of either Texas A&M or Oregon versus Miami.
I got Oregon over Miami.
And can Oregon outdo Texas A&M? That will be very interesting.
I think
that'll
Texas
be a game.
A&M wins that one, and strictly by not so much speed, but by physicality and defense.
I think Ohio State gets past Texas A&M. Their defense is too much, and so is the offense.
That's
Speed.
going to be.
That'll be a game.
That's going to be the game right there.
I think so.
Texas A&M and Ohio State, because equally, if you look at A&M, they're a stout team. They're fast. They're physical, and the defense is really good.
Indiana loses the game in the championship game to Ohio State. Ohio State gets the number 1 pick, but Indiana will play the winner of Notre Dame versus Georgia. Georgia gets their revenge on Notre Dame, closes the door on Jeremy Love. Now,
Who do you have?
Georgia versus Indiana. I like Indiana.
I'm going to be honest. I like Indiana as well. And
Indiana that game.
my real question is,
Too much offense.
well, how good is Indiana? That's the real question. We know they're good, but where is the ceiling? You see what I'm saying? It's like last year we knew that they were good, but their ceiling was obviously not as good as Ohio State.
Signetti.
You see what I'm saying?
Kirby Smart is coming to that position. And John, don't get me wrong. Let's talk about this. Here it comes. Here it comes. Not so fast, my friend. Indiana has blown out, beaten down everyone that they've played pretty much. But Kirby Smart is starting to, how do I say, lose the glitter, the glitter in the SEC.
Yeah,
they're
he's losing the edge. In the SEC.
He cannot get past Alabama, and close games with Tennessee.
Ole Miss.
Kirby is running his course. One more year of sickness and illness, he's done.
Yeah. But that's the thing is like Signetti's got this group and it's an amazing turnaround.
Yeah, it's angry. It's an angry group. Alabama will play the winner of University of Ole Miss or Georgia Tech. Ole Miss beats up Georgia Tech in my mind. Alabama plays Ole Miss and beats up Ole Miss, which leaves Indiana versus Alabama. Close game, but I ain't betting against Alabama.
Never. I don't care. It's a tornado with hail.
Yeah, Alabama goes to the national championship. They're going to play probably Ohio State in my mind. And I like Ohio State in that game. It'll be close, but I like the defense.
I don't think it's going to be close. To be
I like Ohio State in that game. It'll be close, but the defense is Ohio State, and the offense is Ohio State.
I'm going to put it to you like this. I like Alabama. I like Alabama as a team playing in the SEC, though. But if you pull Alabama out of the SEC and put them up against somebody else, you're going to watch Alabama crumble. And the reason why that is because DeBoer has learned the coaching within the SEC and how certain coaches coach. But outside of that, look at them last year versus Michigan. That Michigan team had no shot beating that Bama team at all. And you saw Bama crumble due to the coaching experience up at Michigan. And that's all it was. It was an experience that he's not used to.
Well, yes, he is. He got beat the year before.
You see my Michigan. Point, by my point. So this year will be his first year, if he makes it into the CFP, playing outside of his conference.
And Alabama does not play well out of conference.
No, they don't.
A perfect example is Florida State.
Yep.
And they were beat down.
Yeah, that's my point here. So personally speaking, by experience and the history of it, you put Alabama in the CFP, I don't see them surviving round 2 at all. They'll probably make it through round 1, but they're not going through round 2.
So I like this.
Not unless, well, hear me out. Not unless it's versus an SEC team. If it's versus an SEC team, they might make it through.
I think they beat Indiana.
I don't. I really don't. I think Indiana's going to put the woodshed to them.
I don't know. It's hard to bet against Alabama.
It is hard to bet against Alabama, but consistency's on Indiana's side. Experience is on Indiana's side. Coaching experience is on Indiana's side. The only thing Alabama's got the edge on is players. The talent level of players. That's it. And Signetti is getting more out of his players than what Alabama's getting out of theirs.
Oh, well, they'll both.
That's all it is.
So no one is saying that Signetti was an assistant under Saban. You don't hear?
Yeah.
No one's saying that.
And it's true.
It's true.
He went to James Madison, and then he left there to go to Indiana.
Yep, and look at his record at James Madison.
He had a great record at James Madison.
He turned the whole program around.
So
they're still winning.
So Texas, after this week they play Vandy. The following week they play Georgia, and they finish Texas A&M.
Yeah, they're gonna. I think I called this. Hang on, I called this week 1 or week 2. Did I not state that A&M was going to beat Texas. Or hang on, what was it?
You did.
Yeah.
Texas.
I said that they were going to beat Texas down. I called Alabama beating Georgia. I called Vandy beating everybody except for who? Georgia and Alabama. I told y'all this was going to be the shakeup in the SEC. Mizzou coming alive with only 1 to 2 losses. I said this. I've called it all the way through.
You say a lot of things, but not so fast, mister. Because
I'll admit, there's been a couple of little ones up in there, but
that's a big one that you had last week. It was a bonus round, and it cost a lot.
It was a bonus round.
Yeah, you said Tulane, and they got waxed.
I said,
and then you said
USF, and it was versus Memphis.
Wrong and wrong, and I think you're wrong again this time. Texas won't be in there. They're going to lose.
No, Texas is going to lose.
Texas. The Longhorns are going to be like that. They're a long way off from the playoffs this year.
So if everyone moves up and Texas moves down, the next team would be Missouri or Vanderbilt, and Vanderbilt won head to head.
Yep, Vanderbilt.
So Vanderbilt would go.
Yeah,
but they took all the conference
championships.
Away.
It's whoever's got the best record now. So, and then whoever's playing well. Ole Miss will be in there. Texas A&M will be in there.
Oh yeah.
I think Vanderbilt's got a great shot of being in there, and Alabama. That's your 4 teams out of the
SEC.
Depending on Georgia. So if Georgia finishes out winning, Ole Miss is out.
Well, hang on here because I think they all have to play one another in a second. I can't. My phone's dead. But look up the scheduling here because if I remember correctly, I think Georgia still has to play A&M. Is it A&M? Or does Ole Miss still have to play A&M?
Georgia has to play. Georgia finishes with, let me see here.
Georgia Tech.
Georgia finishes on November 15, and it's Texas versus Georgia. Georgia still has Mississippi State, and November 1st, Georgia plays Florida. So let's get a good.
Go back.
So Georgia plays Texas the second week of November, and then they play Charlotte, and then they play Georgia Tech.
So Texas,
Georgia could be in.
Yeah, Georgia's probably going to be in. Now, what I see is that if you have 4 to 5 SEC teams in, you're going to have 2 SEC teams playing one another on week 1.
Yeah, there's no way around it.
No way around it. You're going to have Georgia versus Alabama, or you're going to have Georgia versus A&M, or Georgia versus Ole Miss, Georgia versus Vandy, and it's going to be a mixture of basically eliminating the SEC up in round 1 and 2.
I think if Ohio State runs the table, they're in for sure.
Yep, Oregon.
Indiana's going to be in. I think if Oregon runs the rest of its table, they're in.
And then your sleeper, I hate to say this, is going to be Michigan.
No. I don't think so.
Michigan's got actually no, because they lost to Southern Cal.
That's right. But Southern Cal, there's another team that's out there floating around.
Yeah, Southern Cal's only got 2 losses.
So at 7-0.
Who?
Navy. Yes.
Yeah.
Navy will pummel Army again and take the cup.
Now,
so
here's the question here though. How many teams have 1 loss? How many teams have 2 losses, and how many teams are still left undefeated?
Who's got 2 losses in the Big Ten? Isn't it Northwestern?
Yeah.
It would be, but they're real. Illinois lost 3. Nebraska lost 2. Northwestern lost 3. Penn State lost 4. Yeah, after that, so you got Michigan.
Hang on, because you've got USC, You've got Southern Cal at 5-2. You've got Michigan at 6-2. You've got Iowa at 6-2. You've got Oregon at 7-1. You've got Ohio State undefeated at 7-0, and you've got Indiana at 8-0. So technically speaking, the Big Ten also can have 4 in.
The problem is they're only picking 12.
Yeah, and seeing Washington is at 6-2, and so is Nebraska.
So you got a ton of teams that have only one loss, and of them you got Louisville 7-1, Cincinnati 7-1, Virginia 7-1.
All right, let's look at the Big Ten
So
standings.
you have 12 teams total. So truthfully speaking, if let's say Miami finishes off 1 loss, Louisville finishes off 1 loss, Georgia Tech finishes off 1 loss, there's 3 teams right there.
I mean, you have to look at it. The teams with 2 losses in the Big Ten, Iowa,
Yeah, we said
Michigan
Southern Cal,
will get a third
Nebraska,
loss. They'll get a third loss.
Nebraska and Washington.
I think that USC, they've got 2 losses and 1 in the Big Ten.
Well, here's the question, though. Let's say, hypothetically speaking, Michigan wins out all the way up to the Ohio State game and then beats Ohio State.
Then Michigan would be in.
Michigan would be in, Ohio State would be in, Oregon would be in, and so would Indiana.
Not so fast, my friend.
The reason why I said this is because look at the current rankings. If Oregon wins out whatever they're playing right now, they're sitting at number 8 by rankings. Ohio State is at number 1. Indiana is at number 2. And if Michigan upsets Ohio State with only 2 losses, and one of the losses being to Southern Cal,
you're not going
to
jump
Oklahoma.
You're not going to jump from number 21 down to number 12. Not going to happen.
But,
maybe 7 spots.
But you've got 4 weeks still. If they get close and they're at number 16 or 15 and they upset Ohio State, they're jumping to 12. I'm telling you, they'll jump to 12.
They can't because
you couldn't keep them out.
Yes, you can.
How?
Because
you're beating the number 1 team that's
it doesn't
number
matter.
1 throughout the entire
USC
year.
beat Michigan head to head.
That doesn't matter then. It doesn't matter.
Yes, it does.
No, it does not.
Yes, it does.
No, it does not.
They'd be a bubble team, but that's about it.
This is why it wouldn't matter.
USC beat Michigan soundly.
Head to head.
Head to head.
Southern Cal still has to play Iowa and Oregon.
I see Southern Cal being Iowa and Oregon.
I don't see Southern Cal beating Oregon.
Maybe not Oregon, but
so let's say Oregon beats Southern Cal.
Then
that would put Michigan above Southern Cal by conference play. There's your kicker right there, is by the conference play. Southern Cal still has to play Nebraska, Iowa, and Oregon. So 2 of those teams are going to get knocked out. More than likely, it's probably going to be Iowa, Southern Cal, or Nebraska, which would leave Michigan.
Michigan and Washington. Michigan owns the head-to-head.
Exactly.
And
that's where I said if Michigan goes, they'll get in at number 12 or number 11 spot.
Let's see who they got left.
That's how it would work.
Purdue, Northwestern, Maryland, Ohio State.
You see? They have nobody there, and they have to play Northwestern still. That's it. But Northwestern already has 3 losses within conference. So if they beat Northwestern, it's up in the air because, like I said, Southern Cal,
friend.
Iowa, and Nebraska and Oregon still all have to play one another.
No, sir.
Yep.
Ohio State upsets Michigan at Michigan, and that ends the Michigan gravy train.
Absolutely.
Take that.
Absolutely. That right there is the outcome. That's what I'm wanting.
That's right. So, and then Michigan is going to cry. They only had 4 in a row, but they lost almost like 20 in a row.
Yep.
So now we're back on track.
So now let's go into the big, Big 12 now? Big 15, whatever it is. So how many teams do we have in there with 1 loss? I think Texas Tech and who's the other one? Is it just Texas Tech? Baylor's got 2 or 3.
Big 12. Big 15.
Let's look.
So
That's
BYU is 5-0. No, 8-0, and Cincinnati is 7-1.
Yep. And where's Texas Tech?
Third, 7-1.
and I'm trying to get.
So more than likely one of those teams, because does BYU? Well, here's the question: does BYU play Cincy or Texas Tech?
They play Cincinnati in 2 weeks.
Okay. Now does Cincinnati play Texas Tech?
Cincinnati plays Arizona, BYU, and TCU.
So they don't play Texas Tech. So technically speaking, you could have Texas Tech run the table. Well, no, because they'd have to play BYU. They would have to upset BYU, and BYU beat Cincinnati.
Let's see.
So regardless, you're going to have two teams in there with at least one loss. No loss, possible undefeated, or at least one loss.
BYU plays TCU, Cincinnati, and UCF.
All right, so Tulane has one loss. Navy has no losses. Memphis has one loss.
Yeah.
South Florida has 2 losses. But let's go ahead and scroll on.
This is what I was saying. It really becomes down to the question of do two lost teams deserve to be in the CFP?
I'm not sure because Georgia Tech has 0 losses. Virginia has 1 loss.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then you have 6-2.
Louisville has 1 loss. So let's go to the Big 12. BYU's undefeated. Cincinnati has 1 loss. Houston has 1 loss. Texas Tech has 1 loss. There's your. Let's see how that works out.
Yeah, there's 4 right there.
You got the Big 10. 8-0, 7-0, 7-1. And then the rest are 6-2. So
let's say we exclude anybody who has less than 1 loss. Exclude out as it sits right here. So right now we're sitting at 6 teams, 7 teams, 8 teams, 8 teams already. Right now, get to the SEC.
All right, hang on. Conference USA, Kennesaw State 5-0.
No,
Jacksonville State
6-2. So you don't even do anybody from.
Oh, okay.
Yep,
so that conference is out. All right. Independence. No. Notre Dame 4-1.
2 losses. Exclude. Next.
But they're independents.
Yeah,
I'm not so sure.
I don't think they're going to get in.
The MAC has Miami of Ohio. Nope, they're 3 losses. They're out. The MAC's out.
Yep.
How about the Midwest? All right. So you have
San Diego State.
Okay. So Mountain West.
UNLV.
You have San Diego State at 6-1.
And UNLV.
And UNLV at 6-1. So there's a possibility between those two. The Pac-12.
You're done.
They're done. They're not going anywhere. The SEC. So Texas A&M 8-0, Alabama 7-1, Georgia 6-1, Ole Miss 7-1, Vanderbilt 7-1.
There's your 5 teams.
So there's your no, it'll be 4.
That's what I'm saying. They still got to play the head-to-heads and stuff, but it's going to be dropped to 4.
Yeah. Alabama owns the outright tiebreaker with Georgia, but Texas A&M is going to get fed 1 defeat, I think. Maybe not. But out of those 4, Vanderbilt.
Out of those 5, it's really whoever catches the first, second loss is out.
Yeah, Vanderbilt.
The only one that's sitting secure right now is Texas A&M. Even Alabama's not sitting secure because if they catch a second loss by SEC standards, they could be kicked.
Well, they could be. But
yeah. That's the thing. At this point, if they lose, they're out. That's the way they got to look at it.
I think you're going to have 2 teams there that are going to be out.
Yeah.
I think Vanderbilt is going to be one. It's either going to be Georgia, Alabama, or Ole Miss. That'll be the other one. Texas A&M, I think, is secure.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You're at 8-0 right now. You're secure.
Yeah.
But there's what I was talking
Sun Belt.
about.
But you got the Sun Belt.
Yep.
James Madison at 7-1. So, and who else do we have?
But Sun Belt doesn't get a bid, I don't believe. So.
Oh yeah, they're an outside. They can be an at-large. Absolutely, they can.
Not if they're doing.
Yes, they can.
Can they do that this year?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
How many large teams do we have? 2?
There's no rules for conference.
So we're at large.
Hang on. Let him finish. Go ahead, John.
So the conference, the interconference matchup, it all depends on the ranking this year. So you know, it doesn't matter who plays who. It's all about the top 12 ranked teams.
Yeah.
So then you got Navy. Navy is they have an uphill battle, and they're 7-0.
Yeah.
Do you think? Let me ask you this: do you think the CFP is going to be getting it right or wrong this year if they put more than 3 SEC teams?
What I think they should do is 16 teams with no bye.
Yep.
Exactly.
I agree with that. Yeah, I agree with it.
So Navy plays Notre Dame, South Florida, and Memphis.
Navy plays Notre Dame?
Yep.
Yeah.
Memphis and South Florida.
Yep.
If they win those games, they're going.
Yeah, they could be in. And then they got
That'd be
Army.
awesome.
Then they got Army after that.
Yep.
So in reality, South Florida scares me more than Memphis for Navy.
Yeah.
And Notre Dame, Navy has upset them before. Can they contain Jeremy Love?
Yeah, when
Very
Staubach
possible.
All right. It's 9 o'clock.
All right. We're at 9 o'clock. We extended the program here for a little bit. We've got to go. This will be an interesting week, John. I will have my picks in here in just a minute. But I hope everyone has a wonderful weekend. Kent, Doug, Marcus, I need a trip somewhere. And you know, John, I think I'm gonna catch you this week. I'm gonna try.
You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to pull a Michael. I'm going to look at your bets, and I'm going to bet the same teams.
Oh, that's wonderfully. Wait a second here, Mister. That's wonderfully low.
And watch Marcus go 28-2.
That's all right. We can clear that hurdle with him. We'll be okay.
Cool.
It'll be you and I, John. It'll be you and I, and it's almost trophy time picking. So we got some decisions to make, but not quite yet.
Yeah.
But it's coming.
It's cool. I'm cool.
Yep. All right, guys, it's 9 o'clock. We got to get out of here. Thanks for tuning in to College Football's Top 25 Plus 5 with John, Kalhin, and Mr. Humor here. And we will see you guys next week after the beatdowns. Take care, guys. We'll see you later.
Yep. Bye-bye.